Dozens of you wrote to me about the neo-Nazis openly demonstrating in Florida, in Orlando, Florida. It is absolutely wild what is going on down there. And it's another reminder that, it pains me that among some on the left, Jews are seen as a privileged group that is not a minority targeted by so many different right-wing and sometimes, unfortunately, left-wingers as well. But we should not allow that to become the dominant perspective among the left because it is just flat out wrong. As officials denounce Nazi rallies in Orlando, DeSantis accuses political opponents of smear. What? Neo-Nazi demonstrators in Orlando over the weekend drew bipartisan condemnations, but Governor Ron DeSantis remained silent until Monday afternoon when he responded to questions about the rallies with a tirade against his political enemies rather than against the neo-Nazis. So what I'm going to say is these people, these Democrats who are trying to use this as some type of political issue to try to smear me as if I had something to do with that, we're not playing their game. Well, what about denouncing the neo-Nazis? He referred to the demonstrators, a group of about 20 shouting anti-Semitic slurs while waving Nazi flags, as some jackasses doing this on the street and said they would be held accountable. But he also accused Democrats who called for him to denounce the neo-Nazis of exploiting the demonstrations. No, they just want you to denounce the neo-Nazis. It's very simple. Here's some video of this bizarre and disgusting event. So that was Hail Hitler and what he did. It can be hard to hear, and if you're not watching, there's swastikas everywhere. They're doing the Hail Hitler salute as well. They're dressed in sort of like, man, is it sort of like SS LARPing? I don't know.
White power.
White power shout there.
You're live. 6 million viewers.
So 6 million viewers referring to 6 million Jews dead in the Holocaust and doing the Heil Hitler salute.
White pride's when you think it. White power is when you live it.
White pride is when you think it. White power is when you live it. That's another nice little phrase.
You can shove that finger up your rabbi's ass.
Something about a rabbi.
Jew, look at him. Guess where you're going back to?
You know how we know you're a Jew? We can tell by how close your eyes are together, you
So I think that, wow, that was, we can tell you're a Jew from how close together your eyes are, you effing K.
Oy vey! I'm gonna go tell somebody about this. Let me tell my rabbi. What are you gonna do? Let me go suck some baby penis. That's a papa. Oy vey! Let me suck the punch of the baby's penis like the rabbi does.
So this is the United States, folks. This is the United States. And this is not only demonstrations. I think it's important that we remember that this is the sort of cartoonish outburst of it, but that we are continuing to see stories like this one out of Chicago, synagogues vandalized and damaged hours apart in West Rogers Park and Lincolnwood. Multiple synagogues vandalized or damaged just miles apart Sunday in Chicago and Lincolnwood. Someone spray painted graffiti on a synagogue in West Devon. Video shows a hate symbol was spray painted on the backside of the synagogue. Someone spray painted graffiti on a cargo container about a block away. Hours earlier, a man was seen on video kicking out the side window of a synagogue in Lincolnwood. Unclear if the incidents are related. And Alderwoman Deborah Silverstein said vandalism was discovered at several local Jewish institutions and businesses. We want to make sure we stay on top of this because, unfortunately, I say this with peace and love, too many of my progressive brothers and sisters, are not keyed in to the anti-Semitism. They write it off with some very typical sort of philo-Semitic tropes that I've talked about before, and I don't want to see that. So we're going to stay on top of this. Whatever other shows do, I can't tell you, but we're going to be staying on top of this. We have a voicemail number. That number is 219-2-DAVID-P. Before I play today's voicemail, if anyone in the audience works for Rivian, the electric car maker, please get in touch, info@davidpakman.com. We have an idea we'd like to talk to someone from Rivian about. So if you work at Rivian, the electric car manufacturer, info@davidpakman.com.